Hello everybody, Josh with Big Red Jelly here. This video is showing you some of the featured tools that are on the WIX dashboard, where to find them. As you may know, WIX is so much more than just a website builder. Unlike WordPress, Shopify, some other platforms, which are great platforms, WIX tries to build an all-in-one website solution, meaning in the past or with other website platforms, if you needed to do things like email marketing, if you needed a CRM to collect all of your clients and customers, if you needed an agency to do your SEO or your search optimization, search engine optimization for you, you would have to do that outside of the website builder that you were using. WIX has kind of packaged all of these things together into one. So this video, I want to talk about 5 features of the WIX dashboard that I would personally recommend using as soon as your website is connected to a domain and you've purchased a WIX package. Those 5 things are: number 1, how to get found on Google, or in other words, how to set up your SEO for your website. 2, how to utilize automations. 3, how to connect your Gmail account. 4, how to download and use, or the benefits of using the WIX Mobile App, which is called the WIX Owner App. And then 5, how to use WIX's built-in email campaigns for your website. These are just 5 of the many features available to you on the WIX dashboard, but I think these are 5 of the most important. Perhaps in the future we'll have other videos covering other features, but for now we're just going to focus on these 5 things. And the purpose of this video, again, is just to show you where those things are and how to get started. We're not going to go through step-by-step how to set up each one of these things to the end, because WIX, essentially, once you know where to go and you've been pointed in the right direction, WIX is very, very thorough in putting together the step-by-step process, what you need to do to get those things set up. And to be honest, WIX has done it in a very simple way that makes sense for anybody. So let's dive right into it. Number 1, where do I go to get started with my website's SEO, or how do I get my website found on Google? So this is your site dashboard. In the WIX Basic Editor, we talked about how to log into your dashboard, essentially just in the way of a quick recap. You go to wix.com, you type in your username and your password, and then you click on the site that you would like to visit, the site's dashboard that you would like to visit, right? That will take you to this place here. This is what the dashboard looks like. You'll see the title of the site at the top. You'll see the URL right below that. And then right now, just because I'm using a test site, I don't have any packages attached to the site, but this is where your WIX package that you've purchased will appear. Below that, you will see a checklist of things you need to do to set up your site. Now, I haven't connected a domain yet because it's a test site, but you have, right? Right below that will be a Get Found on Google step. I've already kind of dove into it, but essentially, if you haven't done it yet, this blue button, there will be a blue button right here that says Get Started. And this will take you through step-by-step how to set up SEO for your website. Steps included in this process will be like typing in some of your business info, coming up with some like keywords. So if you had to describe your business using like 5 to 10 words, what would those words be? Stuff like that. Once you have all of that information entered in, then WIX will work with Google to optimize your website, meaning if someone is on Google and they're searching for a business, the business that you're in, then with time, your website will start to be found sooner than other people's websites who are in the same business, if that makes sense. So let's say, for example, I'm a dog walker and I've just created a dog walking website, and I know that there are a lot of other dog walkers out there, right? So how do I distinguish my website from theirs? How do I get found on Google faster than those other websites? Well, I would follow these steps. And then as soon as I do that, if someone were to go on Google and be like, type in dog walker or dog walking professional, my website would pop up faster than other people's websites, right? So there are so many different business options out there, but you really want to just showcase your website because it's a new website. You want to get it found before other people so you can get that business coming in This is how you do it. Wix has provided the steps for you. If you don't see that blue button there, then you can come over here to the black column on the left-hand side, and you see this marketing and SEO tab. There's a lot that I'm not diving into right now, but if you want, just click on Get Found on Google. That will take you to the beginning steps of what you need to do to get started. All right, that is number one. Number two, let's go back to our dashboard. Let's talk about automations. So if we come down here to customer management, which essentially customer management replaces the need for any third-party CRM or customer relationship management software platform. In simple terms, essentially what a CRM does, it just collects all of your contacts or like people who have filled out forms on your websites. It collects them and puts them in a contact list for you. So those people are all in one place. So you can send out mass emails and stuff like that. You can do it all from your Wix dashboard instead of purchasing another platform, right? So if you go to customer management and you click on automations, you would use an automation in situations like the following. If someone fills out a form on your website, maybe you want an email automation to be sent out that just says, thank you for filling out that form. We'll get in touch with you within 24 hours, right? You can set up these automations so that when someone fills out any form on your website, that email will be sent to that client or that site visitor without you having to do anything, right? So I'm not going to dive into how to do this because, again, Wix has set up step-by-step how to do this very easily. I'm just going to kind of show you the beginnings of what it looks like. So essentially, you need to set a trigger. So when someone fills out a form or when someone visits this page or something like that, whatever your trigger is, typically it'll be in relation to a form. So when I say, when a visitor submits a Wix form, then I want an email to be sent to that visitor. And then here you can edit this template so you can essentially change the email visually to look like whatever you want, which looks way better than just like a Gmail email, right? You can add some graphics, images, videos. You can change the colors to match the aesthetic of your site. As soon as you've done that, then you can schedule it to be sent right after someone submits a form. Click activate. Boom, your emails are being sent out to the clients as soon as they're submitting a form. That's pretty awesome. So I would definitely recommend using automations, the automation feature of your Wix dashboard. Number three, connecting your Gmail account. This will be really important in linking your Google Calendar and your Gmail to your Wix website rather than having to come onto your Wix dashboard. Every time you get a message, you'll see at the top right-hand side, you see an inbox and notifications. Rather than just coming here and relying on these notifications, you want to set up your email to your Wix account so that these notifications are coming directly to you. So how do you do that? So if you scroll down here below the Let's Set Up Your Site, those are the 4 fundamental steps on how to set up your site. But below that, there are suggestions for what you can do to take your website to the next level, right? One of these options is connect your site to Google. You're just a few steps away. Get your site listed on Google with SEO plan. You'll access search data SEO insights. And then right below that is connect your Gmail account. So we've already done that kind of SEO step. Below that is connecting your Gmail account, and you can sync those so that Wix and Gmail will be in sync. And you don't ever have to worry about coming to the dashboard if you're on the run and you just want to be checking your email instead of logging on here to see who's contacted you. Awesome. Okay, so that's how you connect Gmail and your Google Calendar. I would definitely recommend doing that. Fourth feature, number 4, downloading the WIX Mobile App. So if you come down here, the same section, suggestions for you, click on see all suggestions. By the way, these are open for you to explore. I'm just highlighting 5, but there are so many more things that would be valuable to you. If you come down, let's find this. There's so many awesome things, right? Oh, did I miss it? Ah, here it is, closer to the top. I didn't miss it. download the WIX Owner app. Essentially, this app, once you've downloaded it and you've logged in, allows you to engage with clients who are using the chat feature of your website. It allows you to respond to people who filled out forms. You can also check out analytics. So what are people doing on my website? You can do that all from your phone on the go. So again, you don't have to be sitting down at a computer or desktop to check on those things. Download the WIX app. It's going to make your life a lot easier. All right, that was number 4. Number 5, something that I think is really important that people are not using, but that is available and free, email campaigns. This is particularly important for people who have WIX e-commerce websites. Essentially, for people who are selling products on their website, you want to be sending out email campaigns so that people are, not forgetting your website and not forgetting the products that you have. Or if you have a new product that's launched and you have kind of a loyal customer base, you can use those email campaigns to notify people. So how do we do that? If in the same section you scroll down close to the bottom, it should be close to the bottom, and we see this send email campaigns. Click on that. I'm just going to show you the basics of what it looks like when you're getting started. Create your first email, and you can kind of see a preview of what these emails can look like on the right-hand side if you have products that you're offering. Click on create your first email, and then here we go. Here's a drag and drop template. You can add images, buttons, super simple to change. You just click on a pen tool of whatever section you want to change, swap out images, or click on a pen tool for this text sections, swap out the text. You can change the font of the text as well, the font type and size and everything like that. You can add sections so that the email is longer than this, or you can take away sections so that it's shorter than this. You can link social media, you can link your website, you can link phone numbers, anything that you would want to highlight. Play around with this template, get the email that you want, and then you click on next. You'll be asked to add recipients. So this is pulling from that WIX CRM or the clients that you've collected through forms and stuff like that. You can either pull recipients from that list or you can add your own contacts. Then you'll hit next from there, and then you'll be at this third step, publish and send, where WIX will take you through just some final checks, and then you can send that email. That is a email marketing campaign in its most simple form, but it's so beautiful, and it's different than other email marketing platforms, which are a little more complex. WIX gives you all of the tools to just do that right from your dashboard. It's amazing. WIX is putting the power into the hands of the customer and taking it away from agencies that would normally be charging you a lot of money for this thing. So those are my 5 features that I would recommend looking into and using once your WIX website is connected to domain and you have purchased your WIX package. Just to recap, and you can find these. We've created timestamps for each one of these. So if you need to go back to a particular section and just to see where you can find that feature, use the timestamps that are in the notes below this video and navigate the video so you don't have to watch everything over again. This is a long video. So just to recap those features that we covered: number 1, how to get found on Google or set up SEO. Number 2, how to use WIX automations. Number 3, how to connect your Gmail account to your WIX account. 4, how to find and download the WIX Owner app so that you can be responding, interacting with site visitors from your phone. And number 5, how to send email campaigns. That is what we ended on. My name is Josh Richardson, and I'm with Big Red Jelly. Hopefully this video was really helpful for you in understanding the power of the WIX dashboard. Again, it's so much more than just a web design platform. It is an all-in-one solution for your startup small business needs.